Hi. So this video is about VII and a quality of life change I would like to see for him. And it's about his fire modes. VII has 3 different fire modes. That's the unique thing about him. But the problem, at least I have with this, is that his default fire mode is the burst mode. It even says it here, starting on burst mode. And for example, I personally prefer automatic fire modes because I can't hit even one shot with the burst fire mode. So I'd just like to see that you are able as a player to select a different default fire mode for VII. And I have 3 ideas, 3 ways, 3 options of how this could be achieved or could be implemented into the game. The first one would be just on his champion screen right here. That you just have the 3 icons of the different fire modes and can just click onto them. Like there's burst, there's magnum, and there's automatic, and you just click onto one of them, and then you will have this fire mode selected as the default fire mode for the time until you change it. So you select automatic, load into the match with automatically activated as your fire mode, and when you die and respawn, you're still in automatic. And even when you, I don't know, change to burst mode, die, you will still respawn with the automatic fire mode. So this is kind of a permanent default Maya, So this is kind of a default, a permanent default fire mode selector. And now on to the second idea I have for this, and this is like a temporarily default fire mode selector. It is basically the same as, for example, Octavia. Like Octavia, before Octavia can choose her talent and her loadout, she can or has to choose a passive. And that's the same I would like, or that's the same idea I have for VII. Like before you choose your talent and your loadout, you have a screen where you can select your preferred default fire mode for this specific match. So you have this screen, click on, for example, automatic, and then you come to your talent choose screen. So you choose your talent and your loadout, and then you would automatically spawn with automatic. And again, if you die and respawn, you would be in your preferred default fire mode, in this case automatic. And if you change it mid-round and there, you would still get back to automatic. Yeah, this is the second idea I have for this. And the third one is the probably most easiest one to understand. It's just you load into a match completely normal, choose your loadout, choose your talent, choose your loadout, and then you spawn normally in burst mode. But when you change to automatic and you play, you die, and you would still respawn in your last selected fire mode. So I have automatic equipped, I die, I respawn in automatic. I play again, I die with burst mode, I respawn with burst mode, and the same for magnum. This is probably the most easiest one to understand. And yeah, I don't know, I just find it very good for VII to have just something which every other champion has for granted, to just shoot, to just press left click and shoot with the weapon or the fire you would just shoot in, you know. The problem is with VII you have to right click twice to get to automatic, and the thing with this is you can't just double click on your right mouse button to instantly get to automatic, because there's an animation happening. The weapon is choosing the fire, is switching the fire mode, and you just can't switch the fire mode in, I don't know, in like 0.1 second. But you have to wait like 1 second. I don't know how long this takes to actually switch the fire mode. I don't know, like maybe half a second for once, and then you press another time. That range is high. Never mind. So you're in burst, you click one time, it takes you, I don't know, maybe half a second, maybe a bit shorter, and then you have to click again to get into your preferred fire mode. And this takes, I don't know, like maybe a second, and it takes some time off because normally you spawn in burst mode after you died, and then you're getting back to the point fight, and you have to dismount earlier just to get into your preferred fire mode. And in this case, it isn't even that bad. Like, okay, I just dismount a bit earlier and press right click 2 times, it takes me a second or something, it's okay. But the bigger problem I actually have is when you're getting dismounted when you don't expect it. So I don't know, you died, you get back to the point fight, and there's someone attacking you from behind suddenly.
Tactical change.
So then you automatically dismount because you take damage. And then you're in a fire mode you're maybe not comfortable with, and either wait like 1 second to get to the fire mode you want and have the risk of dying because you can't shoot back because you're switching the fire modes, but you take damage from the enemy, or you're struggling with hitting any shots with this fire mode you are not comfortable with and also risk dying. So yeah, it's just little thing I would like to see change for 7. I don't know if I believe the majority of players plays with burst mode, but I'm sure there are also people like me who prefer the automatic fire mode and would just like to see that you can just select a different default fire mode, just some quality of life implementation for 7. And yeah, that's it for the video already, but yeah, thanks for watching, and see you in the next video, hopefully. Well, we'll see.